Hey, what's up YouTube? Down the smartphone guy coming back at you with another video, and today I'm ready to share with you my full review of these earbuds right here. These are true wireless earbuds from a company called Jabees. These are the Jabees Beebuds. So this is my second pair of earbuds, true wireless earbuds, specifically from Jabees. The first ones I thought were okay. They were called the Bee Twins or something like that. I did like them in general, but they had some issues that I just couldn't get past. But this is an updated version. These are actually significantly cheaper. I think the other ones that I tried out were like 80 bucks. These are only $50. So I'll leave a link down in the description if you're interested in checking them out. So what sets these apart from other true wireless earbuds that I've tested out up to this point is the fact that these are actually using Bluetooth 5.0, which means it's kind of the newest updated version of Bluetooth. And this is actually the very first pair of true wireless earbuds I've been able to find that have Bluetooth 5.0. So let's go ahead and talk about whether that makes a difference in these. But before we get to that, I want to talk about number one, the most important thing when we're dealing with a pair of earbuds is definitely the sound quality. So how do these sound? And the answer to that is they sound very good. So I would give them like a 4.8 out of 5. They don't match up with professional, over-the-ear headphones, and that's what I would give a 5 out of 5 to. But these are very, very good. They have a very nice, steady bass line. The low ends, the high ends, and the mids all sound very good, and I have really no issues with the sound quality whatsoever. So I would say for 99.5% of the population that just likes good sounding music, these are going to sound great. Now, do they have super amount of bass? No, so if that's something that's important to you, then I would probably move on from these, but I would say that they do have a good amount of bass, and I like bass, and so I would say they're good. So sound quality, definitely a thumbs up for me on that end. Now, an area where I definitely think they struggle, and this is probably the most probably the area that they struggle the most, and that is the battery life. And that's true of so many true wireless earbuds that I've tested out, and that's also the case with these. So battery life wise, they say 3 to 4 hours. So I've been getting about 3.5 because I listen to a lot of podcasts, so they don't use as much battery as music would. So when I'm listening to music, they say 3 hours, and that's pretty much what I've been getting. But when it comes to like podcasts, more like 3.5. Now you can also use these for phone calls, and for that reason, they say if you're using them for phone calls, you can get up to 4 hours. I have not even come close to using these for 4 hours on phone calls, mainly because they're just not great for phone calls. Because if you think about it, microphone's way back here, so they're omnidirectional microphones, and so for that reason, they're just not that great when it comes to phone calls. They still work, it's just that they pick up everything that's going on around you, and so if you're in a loud environment, forget about it, it's going to not really work. But if you're in a quiet environment, like if I'm in my office right here, there's no other sounds going on, they work just fine for phone calls, but forget about it if it's any kind of loud environment. So they do come with a charging case, which I have right here in my pocket. So the charging case is actually kind of different because a lot of times you get something when it comes to charging cases, you're going to get something that oftentimes is a more hard plastic. So this has actually got a softer feel to it. So that's actually kind of cool. So a nice texture to it. Almost like plasticky. I'm not exactly sure what kind of texture it is, but it zips up. So we can zip it right up there. And there you go. So pretty small case, as you can see here. The earbuds, one thing that kind of I would say gives these an advantage over other true wireless earbuds, and some are like this, not always, but these work kind of like AirPods in the fact that as soon as you pull them out, they instantly connect to whatever device they were last connected to. So I think that is one advantage I like about these. And the other thing is that they stay connected very well. So a lot of times when it comes to true wireless earbuds, you have an issue where they might disconnect from each other just for a split second, but it's still annoying when it happens. And so that is actually solved with these, and I think that has a lot to do with the fact that they're Bluetooth 5.0. And so the disconnection between the two for me has happened, I think, in the 2 weeks maybe once, and it was only in a time when I was like around a whole bunch of other Bluetooth devices at the same time, and I think that interference is what caused it. But other than that, they've connected very, very well and stayed connected. Now, in terms of the range, you're getting about 10 meters, 30 meters, which is what they say. That's pretty much what I've been getting. I can't really get much further than that, especially if you're going through walls or anything like that. So about 30 meters is pretty accurate for these. But one other thing that I'm going to say is very nice about these is the fact that there is no lag when you're watching video. So if you've ever had true wireless earbuds, one of the things that often happens is that when you're watching a YouTube video or something like that, or maybe watching a music video, there is lag between the actual sound and the video with true wireless earbuds, and that is solved. And I don't know if that's Bluetooth 5.0 or if it's something else, but I do not have that lag between the sound and the video with these. So that is another thing that I really like about these so far. So definitely the number one area that I would say they struggle though is, again, battery life. I would like to see a pair that can get more like 5 hours battery life. An area that I also like is the fact that they come with some ear tips that have hooks on them, and these make them great for running with. So I was kind of a little skeptical because I've had other ones that have ear hooks in them, but the ear hooks don't always stay connected into my ear, and so when I get sweaty they end up falling out. Not the case at all with these. I've gone on, I think, like a 7-mile run indoors on a treadmill, so getting pretty sweaty, and had no issues with them even feeling like they were about to fall out at all. So that is definitely a huge plus as well. So if you're a runner, great. If you want some great sounding earbuds, that's awesome as well. The area that you're going to struggle with is battery life and phone calls, which is very true of a lot of true wireless earbuds. So I hope this video has been helpful for you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.